What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. I've been doing some stuff and I kind of wish I didn't, really, because it's time, not time. Let's talk about it. First of all, I've got 2 more packs in the store. So we've got 4 rare gold packs, 5, 6 rare gold packs. We've got a mega pack. We have got 3 100k packs, which is soon to become 4 tomorrow when the rewards come out. So I'm looking forward to that. We have got a few premium gold players packs, 4 premium gold players packs. We've got some prime gold players packs. We've got 3 prime gold. Is that it? 3 prime gold players packs, and that's it. All in all, we've got a nice amount of packs here. A very nice amount of packs. I got 2 extra packs because I did the Higuain SBC. I completed that. I'll show you Higgy in the club. I did it on stream. I said to you guys I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on stream. So if you want to see all of that, you're going to have to go and watch the past broadcasts. I'd already done 14 of the 20 teams. So I finished off the last 6. Didn't really cost me too much to complete it. After that, you know, it was like the Juventus team was a bit expensive, and I should have waited for the Juventus team until after this current promo is finished, because right now the 81s, 82s, 83s, and 84s are about double their normal value. Some a little bit higher than that, and they were required heavily for the Juventus squad builder. So I probably spent about 30k on Juventus, whereas I could realistically have done it for 18k or cheaper if I just waited another like few days. So that was my bad on that one, and I didn't realize until I was too deep into it. What I've done though, guys, is I got rid of all of my silvers and most of my golds, and you can see now my players in the club were down to 3,102, away from the 4,500 that we had. So it's a good shift, right? A good shift to take it down from there. However, let's assume that there's 500 players in the club that are silver, gold, or untradeable, and that leaves us with 2,600 players. 2,600 bronzes that we would have to obviously put 11 in each bronze upgrade pack would give us 236 silver packs. So if we had 236 silver packs where we get 2 silver untradeable players, that would put us to about 470 silver players. If we take 10% for, maybe 5% for duplicates, so let's take 23 players off for duplicates, maybe 25, so we'd have about 440, give or take, silver cards for the silver upgrade. So 440 divided by 11 would be 40, bang on 40, obviously. 40 gold common upgrade packs, so you get 3 cards in each one. So we would get 120 gold players. So obviously when we turn the gold, you know, when you turn the, let me go to the squad building section. So when I would do bronze to silver and then silver to golds, these gold upgrades, obviously when we put the common golds in here, the 120, we get the 1-2 rare players pack. So we'd have 120 of these, and we divide that by 11, and that means we would get basically 11 shiny packs, which means we would get 22 shiny players, of which some of them will go into the 81 plus upgrades, but we could only get a maximum of 2 of these packs and probably only 1, and some of them we would keep for other SBCs. I sit here and think the amount of hours it would take me to turn all those bronzes into silvers, all those silvers into golds, all those golds into the better golds, and all those better golds into the even better golds for a maximum of 2 of these packs. It's not worth the time. Especially given the fact that the bronze cards, again, we'll assume, let's go player search, let's go defender, bronze, low to high. We'll assume like this guy quick sells for 15, this guy quick sells for 15, the 51 quick sells for 15. I think the common cards quick sell for 15 to 16, right? Let me just go and get a position real quick. Let's go for a right back. So these ones discard for about 50, which is quite nice, and we've got a lot of those. But these ones, they discard for 15 to 20 coins. So in the common cards alone, which is the majority of the bronze cards, if you actually discarded all of the bronze cards, again, if we take if we took our 2,600 bronzes and said that they had an average price of, say, with the shiny ones as well that are going to discard to bring the average up, let's say an average of 25 coins per bronze. So 2,600 bronzes, 2,600 times 25, that would give me 2,600 bronzes. Let me just get another calculator here. 2,600 bronzes times 25 coins. That would give me 65,000 coins. Now I could buy the gold cards, 65, 1, 2, at 350 coins each. So I could buy, with that 65,000 coins, I could buy 186 common gold cards instead of the 120 common gold cards that I would get for upgrading the bronzes into the silvers, into the golds. So in terms of what I want out of it, it's actually far more beneficial for me to discard the bronzes that I have and sell the bronzes that have value, because bear in mind, although we're talking about a full discard set here, some of these bronzes sell for 200 up to 1,000 coins. We would actually probably make somewhere around 100,000 coins if we got rid of all of our bronzes, maybe a little bit more. And then I could then buy the gold cards and go and get the 81 plus upgrade packs. The difference is, on the way up from the bronze to the silver, you may well pack a silver inform or a good silver card that's useful for an SBC. For example, the Bournemouth SBC and the BPL, very low rated and very expensive because the silvers are rare. And you also might, in the common ones, you might pack some of the informs that have common base cards, some of the team of the knockout stages that have common base cards. And again, you might pack players that are more relevant to SBCs. Instead of a player that you'd have to buy for 700 or 800 coins, you might pack him for free. So there's a balance that you need to find between time and usefulness of upgrade cards versus coins and buying the upgrade cards. So I don't know, one of the reasons, interestingly enough, one of the reasons why I didn't do it all the way from the start, and I started doing it early on and I stopped, was because we had a discussion just like this, and it turned out that what was more beneficial for me, and in my opinion, was actually keeping every bronze card and every silver card so that I had them when I needed them for SBCs, and then discarding other cards that were duplicates and worthless in bronze pack method, and selling other cards that were duplicates and had value from the bronze pack method. And so I don't know if I want to go back to that. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to go back to that kind of, that mindset of the most beneficial thing would actually be discarding them, or just keeping them and not discarding them and not getting rid of them, and literally just keeping them in the club for when I'm going to need them for SBCs. The mentality was so many bronzes, condensed to silver, condensed to gold, condensed to the better gold, and then finally the 81 plus upgrade pack. And I was like, damn man, I should be able to get like 10 or 20, maybe 30 of those best packs. But no, I get 2 of the 81 upgrade packs. And the amount of time it would take me to do all the bronzes to silvers, all the silvers to golds, yada yada yada, and then looking at the 81 double upgrade pack, the fact that it is only you can do it for 6,500 coins, it would actually be more beneficial for me to go and buy the common golds, trade them up to the regular gold upgrade pack, and then just do those ones and actually buy the cards. And then I sit there and think, do I want to waste my money on buying those cards? And the answer is no. And so I sit here and I think, damn man, all of those players that I had that I've already used and got rid of, I wish I didn't. I wish I kept them. So I'm pretty gutted that I did it like that. And like I say, it's actually more beneficial for you bronze pack dudes to, when you open a bronze pack, it's more beneficial to keep the cards that you don't have. Obviously you don't have them, so you store them. So for example, this pack here, we get this guy. I mean this guy might even have some value, like he might even right, so we could actually sell him for 700 coins. And now we've already made money on this pack. We got a head and a knee. I'll keep those for now, and we get 2 BPL players. Now this pack is just profit. This is just, I mean, this guy might not even sell. 150, 600, 750. So we get 400 for him. I'm going to open another pack because I want to show you a pack like that doesn't give me just insane profit, and we'll get rid of him for 300. That's just profit right there, and then we'll discard the rest and get the 24 coins. But here's what I'm saying. Let's skip through that. It's more beneficial, factually, to discard these 2 because you actually get more efficiency out of discarding the bronze players than you do through upgrading them, unless you absolutely need the silver players that you get in the upgrades for SBCs and that they're expensive. Because even then, if a silver player is cheap, if you upgrade and get a silver player that's worth 250 coins, it is then again more efficient to discard the bronze items. So I would keep the fitness card, obviously. These 2 is, in my opinion, it's more beneficial to save these and keep them in the clubs for either when they have value due to an SBC, or just off the back of the fact that they might have value for an SBC. I don't know if this guy might actually even sell. I mean, we could sell him for 200 coins, but I don't have him in the club. So I think my new aim again is to not actually upgrade everything, and my new aim is to go back into my open a crap ton of bronze packs, and get benefit out of those bronze packs. Like the guy that we just got there, a League 1 player. Now the League 1 players have some value. 8.5. Okay, so he's 200 coins. He has no value in that sense, I suppose. The fitness cards have some nice value. The Atalanta United players might have some value because they're new cards. No, so he has no value, so pop him into the club. And then this guy here, now a lot of English players do sell. You could sell him. It might take a long time though because there's a lot on the market. So I would discard him again. There's, I think that's, I personally think that's more efficient. And it's not even, I personally think that's more efficient. It is proven that it is more efficient to not upgrade your bronze players and instead discard them. And so then, as I say, it comes to the point of save the ones that you don't have first, because there may be a time where they have value, and then discard or sell the duplicates. Sell them if they have value at that given time, and discard them if they don't. That is the most efficient way to bronze pack with regards to players alone. Yeah, I sat there on stream for about 4 hours grinding. I went down from 4,500 players to 3,100 players, and I sit here now. And although we got some nice things out of it, right? Because our club is stacked in terms of special cards. We packed the Schmeichel from using the upgrades. We packed the Casemiro, which is very nice. We packed NepentheZ, which is very nice. We packed Hugo Mayo, which is very nice. We packed the Berg card. I don't even know where he is. I'd be untradeable. I packed this guy, the Vier giver there. Packed him. Packed Thiago. Packed Lacazette. Like, I actually got a good spread. Packed Fekir. Packed Dendonka. Like, I got a decent spread of players from doing this. So I'm actually happy. Like, I think it actually, by happenstance, worked out for me to do that. But I don't necessarily think it is the way forwards. Now, I've already been rambling on for 13 minutes, so I'm going to go and get into. Wait, what's the requirements this time around for the daily knockout? Maybe we'll build a quick team for this. So, common and rare players is a minimum 15. Team rating is a maximum of 82, but you have to have exactly gold. I don't even have enough. I don't think, because I've got too many special cards. I literally don't think... I think I could try and create a squad. But I don't think... I wouldn't mind going and getting a 7.5k pack as well if I could win it. But I don't think... So you need... Common and gold cards needs to be 15. Now, as long as I can get 8 for the main team, I'd be fine. Because... I'd be able to just put 3 special cards in there as well and then fill up the bench with scrubs. Now, of course, it has to be 82 rated maximum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there any more BPL players here? No. We could do this. Kante in midfield. Let's go 4-3-2-1. Now the problem would be getting this to be 80 rated. 82 rated maximum, isn't it? 82 rated maximum. Actually, that might not be too difficult to get it to 82 rated maximum. So what do we have for the BPL? Let me check. Okay, so we've got Begovic there as well. I might be alright here, dudes. So I need one more BPL player that's going to be useful to me. That's going to be gold or common. Have I got anyone in here? I know I've got a Kante there. I don't want to take that Kante because I prefer the 81. Right, so we got Cork. So with Cork in midfield as well, and bringing the rating down. Now I can have 3 special cards up front, and as long as I can get these guys here, the lowest rated golds, obviously it means my bench is going to be pretty tragic. This is only 75 rated, so I'm allowed 3 special cards here. So I wonder if we can get, let's put in Son, 84 rated, very nice. We'll put in Sterling, 84 rated. That puts me to a 79. And is Rashford is 81, Ibra is 82. Boom. Wait, let me go over Lukaku. I prefer Lukaku as a player. Let me go for Romelu Lukaku, and that's a 180. That fits in to the whole. That fits. That's fine. How crazy is that? We're gonna use this team. I won't be able to use the bench because I mean, is there any decent players on this bench? Maybe Kolak here as a replacement, or Popov as a replacement for Jack Cork. But actually, 6'1", medium high work rates, 4-star weak foot. He might be a decent player. This is a team that takes us into that tournament, which is great because I am going to play the game. And I've got some comments again from the last video. Let's go online, Foot Champions. What did I want to talk about first and foremost? Player of the Year Kante again. So I want to talk about Player of the Year Kante and Team of the Season Kante. I think it's important to get a full discussion and look at both sides of the argument and discuss it with you guys in the comment section. So AAK Gaming says, "Hey Nep, I know you said you're unlikely to get the Player of the Year Kante, but wouldn't it be a good idea as you're likely to use him for the rest of FIFA anyway, tradable or not? He would be cheaper than tradable one and probably higher rated as well being the first owner. Plus you get 270k's worth of packs that you can open on Team of the Season, and you already have some of the players for the Kante, therefore being cheaper. Just a thought." Yeah, interesting. Very interesting discussion there, dude. First of all, I want to talk about Team of the Season Kante and whether it will be higher rated or lower rated than the Player of the Year Kante. Logic would suggest that Player of the Year Kante, being the Player of the Year, should theoretically be his highest rated card because it is the one that says he was the best player in the year in the game. So I understand that argument, which would then suggest that his Team of the Season card could potentially be the same rating or possibly one rating lower. Then maybe they'll put it up as a 91 rated card, right? In which case, his Player of the Year card right now, I think I would love. I would want it. I would use it a lot. I think it would be just fantastic for the club. So that's the first piece of logic. Oh, Lukaku, can't get to it. The second piece of logic says that EA most likely won't have a situation whereby, is that Penrith? No, whereby they have a Team of the Season card that is lower rated than an untradeable Player of the Year card. And the reason why logic suggests that is because last year Cristiano Ronaldo got a 98 Team of the Year card and EA gave him a 99 Team of the Season card. So if we apply that same logic to Kante, Kante has a 92 Player of the Year card, akin in many ways to the Team of the Year card of Ronaldo because it's a yearly award. And I know the Player of the Year of Kante is the Player of the EPL year, and the Ronaldo was the calendar year rather than the league year. That's a really nice ball. This guy could score here. I know that, but they've shown now in the past, based off of the Ronaldo of last year, that they are more than happy to put... they are more... Oh, I should be awake. Oh, he guessed it right. Yeah, they are more than happy to put Team of the Season cards above cards that should theoretically be the highest rated of the year. So it comes down to, as a business sense, what do we actually think EA will do? It makes sense for them as a business to have Kante's Team of the Season higher rated than his Player of the Year, because otherwise what you're saying is, if I've already got Kante's Player of the Year and his Team of the Season is lower rated, I would be less inclined to open packs for that reason, right? Because it's like, especially if I only want or need Kante, you know, I'll be like, hey, what's the point of me opening these packs when if I get this Kante, I've already got a higher rated version of him? I'll tell you what, I won't open packs for BPL. I'll wait, or EPL, sorry. I'll wait until there's a situation of a different league. And it might genuinely, as well as the fact that Dele Alli's there as well, and the same rules apply to Dele Alli, it may genuinely be a situation where people don't open as many packs for the EPL Team of the Season because at least two of the players, are not going to be higher rated than cards that they already have in the game. So that's there to be thought about. So I ask you guys, what do you think EA will do? Because I genuinely don't know. I can't make a decision. When it comes to me and personally me for this account, there's a situation that says I like the Dele Alli card. If I were to do just one of the two, it would probably be Dele Alli. And I can afford to do both of them because I've already got a lot of the items for the most expensive teams. I've already got those items, right? I've already got I've already done the Dele Alli one because I had the red version of him. I've already bought a Kante for relatively cheap to be able to do the Kante one. This guy's a good player, by the way. So I've already got that Kante for 230k, which is relatively cheap, all things considered. So I could probably do Kante for a grand total of about 600,000 to 700,000 coins, and I could probably do Dele Alli for a grand total, because of that red one, for a grand total of about 400,000 to 500,000 coins. So I could do them both for about 1.2 million more coins, which would be grand and all, except for the fact that it would mean, oh man, I should have scored before with Lukaku. I messed up on a chance. But yeah, it would basically mean that by me doing these two SBCs, I would be running on next to empty. Not completely empty, but next to, that could be a goal. Ooh, that still could be a goal. Begovic. Not completely empty, but basically it would cost me the majority of my current coin balance to complete them. I would be left with maybe like 200,000 or 300,000 coins. Of course, I've got 70,000 coins coming from Foot Champs and the Team of the Week pack and the 100k pack to come as well. And then I only have about 600,000 to 700,000 coins in investments, I believe. I could be wrong on that. I might have a little bit more. I might have 1 million coins on investments. But I've got like a limited number of investments. So all the work we've done recently, trying to save up for Team of the Season, and to allow ourselves to have a really, really fun Team of the Season, using as many different players as possible through Weekend League or through divisions or in tournaments or whatever EA do with it, I might like basically ruin my chances of being able to do that because I won't have the coins to be able to purchase some of the elite Team of the Season players. So I don't know on that sense then if I would actually prefer to not do these Player of the Year cards, or just do the Dele Alli one, because I use him more and I prefer him as a player. Not that I don't like Kante at all. I think Kante's fantastic in this game. He just doesn't personally suit my personal style of play, right? Oh, that was magic. Oh, I had so much more time. So, you know, if I were to do them, it would ruin a lot of what we've worked for Team of the Season. So for that reason alone, I sit there and think, you know what? This might be a situation where I just let these two Player of the Years slide and say to myself, okay, if they've got a lower rated Team of the Season, we'll just deal with it, because what's it going to be? It'll be a 91 and a 90 instead of a 92 and a 91. And we'll just deal with the consequence of not having those Player of the Year cards. If they are equal rated or higher rated, then we've done the right thing. You know, that's the situation that I'm in right now. And so again, I ask to you guys, what do you think EA will do? Because as I said, I don't know. And it genuinely could go either way, because they've shown previously with Ronaldo that there is no guarantee that a yearly awarded card is going to be the highest rated version of that player. And so they, you know, with his team of the season being a 99 and his team of the year being a 98, they've shown that. That's a really good ball. This guy's decent, by the way, guys. He's no like scrub player in the first round of the tournament or whatever. There's that. But they've also followed a very one-track mind with award cards and SBC cards. And one other thing that I wanted to talk about actually about this is they have followed a pattern with SBC cards that are awarded for playing football, for rewards, whereby any player of the month card that we've had so far, any inform that a player has got after that. By the way, I didn't do like custom tactics or player instructions or anything on this. I completely forgot. Yeah, so like for example, Heung-min Son has a player of the month card. His next inform and man of the match cards were higher rated because it was performance based, right? So that's important to keep in mind, because when you get players like Bellerin, his SBC card wasn't performance based, so they didn't improve it over his Scream card because it wasn't based on him doing anything in anything at all, really, right? This guy's defending really well. So with that in mind, the Player of the Year cards are performance based, which should mean, again, theoretically should mean, that because of the way the tracks have followed this whole year, it should mean that the Team of the Season cards are higher rated. Because the next version of the card, of a Player of the Year, of a performance-based card, the next version of any performance-based card for this year has been higher rated. So again, you could argue the case that because they are performance-based cards, and the Team of the Season will also be a performance-based card, that the next card for Kante and the next card for Dele Alli will in fact be higher rated. And I think that's a very, very logical thing to suggest, because it's the way the whole... come on, Son, you've got to finish this. There we go. It's the way the whole thing has worked all the way throughout the year. The only thing I would say is that this is the first time where, like, what if Kante now gets another inform? Is because the EA have followed very strict policy with the way the SBCs work. The performance bases have always been above. They've always been higher than the previous performance based, but we've never been in a situation where somebody's got a huge rating like this. For example, like if Lukaku right now was to get another inform, it would be higher rated than his Player of the Month card, right? Because it's performance based. And that's, as I say, that's factual. EA have followed that track all the way this year. Gone Raheem, nice. They followed that track all the way this year. So Lukaku's next inform, or next card, will be higher rated than his Purple Player of the Month card. However, these Player of the Year cards, they got such a huge boost that I don't know if I can imagine. Let's say Kante gets Team of the Week next week. I don't know. Does that mean that next inform is actually going to be is that next inform going to be 93 rated? I don't know. Again, based off of everything that EA have done over this year, the answer should be yes. But this is a new year. We've got a lot of new things in the game, a lot of stuff that's never happened before, and EA have thrown some massive curveballs toward us throughout this year. So again, logic says yes, but not everything always follows a logical pattern, and especially with EA, it definitely doesn't always follow a logical pattern. So my gut instinct, my gut says their Team of the Season cards will be higher rated than their Player of the Year cards. However, I could be wrong. I'm not saying that I am definitely right here. I'm saying that in my opinion, and through what I know of the game and what's happened throughout the year this year, I think the Team of the Season cards, will be higher rated than the Player of the Year cards. But I could be wrong. So it comes down to the fact that, do I gamble and get these untradeable cards that I cannot give back or get back, and just have them in my club for forever, and just have to put up with the fact that if they have a Team of the Season card that's high rated, I've screwed the account because now I've lost 1.2 million coins that I can't use anymore. And I've got these 2 untradeable players that are not the highest rated versions of their cards. Or do I not gamble and say, okay, if they get Team of the Seasons that are the same or higher rated, my gamble paid off. And if they don't, they're going to be so marginally lower rated than the ones that they've got now anyway, that it's actually not really going to matter. And as I say, I don't know. I don't know where we're at with that. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I don't know. I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm right. Go on, Lukaku, beast. Oh, Petr Cech with a big save. See that little drag back cork there, getting in behind as well. That's some nice work. We turned this game around nicely as well, dudes. I think we've done a thoroughly good job of this. And there's Raheem the Dream. He's beautiful. He is beautiful. I can't tell you, man. Having him back in the team. Yeah, this guy's gone. Having him back in the team has been such a blessing. It's crazy because I despise players with 2-star weak foot. I purposely don't use the red Depay I have because he has a 2-star weak foot. I purposely did not do the Moussa Dembele SBC because he has a 2-star weak foot. However, for some reason, this Raheem Sterling, look at that, Lukaku with 2 assists. The Raheem Sterling just breaks the mold of 2-star weak foot players because his strong foot is so damn good that it doesn't even matter that he has a 2-star weak foot. Let me tell you something, guys. That guy was a good player. He was a very, very good player. I know I had a lot more possession. He limited my chance creation down to just 5 shots, scoring 3 goals. He didn't have many chances himself, but he was not bad at all. He knew how to play FIFA, and I'm absolutely certain that he's the kind of guy that is already qualified for FUT Champs. That, for me, that was a FUT Champs game. You know what I mean? It was a tough game. But anyway, dudes, this is going to be the end of the video. Let me know what you think about Team of the Season Kante, dudes. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. There's only one way to find out, and that's waiting. I've still got 16 days, I believe, maybe 15 days on those SBCs to try and get as much information as possible from EA or just from you guys, and trying to understand. Yeah, we've got 16 days left until these are done. And I might complete some of the parts of them anyway, just because I've got the players and I want the packs. For the packs that are cheaper than the actual SBC is worth, I'll complete them anyway because I'll get packs for cheaper. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.